What's going on, y'all? This is John Alsace with Facemask Fantasy. We got new up-to-date fantasy content coming your way every day on this channel, so if you have not subscribed already, then please hit that button. But before we get into our main topic for today, my co-host Nick Payne put in a ton of work to give you guys a free 2021 Redraft draft kit available on our website, which can be found at facemaskpod.com. It's a great piece of content, something that other analysts might be charging you for, but we're giving it to you for free. So without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk, and today we're going to talk about Tylan Wallace. Now, Tylan Wallace is 5'11" and weighs 194 pounds. The Ravens selected him out of Oklahoma State with the 131st overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Tylan Wallace had 86 receptions for 1,491 yards and 12 touchdowns, 17.3 yards per catch as a 19-year-old sophomore, and that was in 2018. Super impressive numbers for a sophomore, but that was before tearing his ACL 9 games into the 2019 season. Over the last 3 seasons at college, he still produced 26 touchdowns and averaged 106.9 yards per game. That all sounds great, but that's where the praise kind of stops, because his athletic profile is pretty underwhelming, as he tested at his pro day at the 19th percentile. So it's still a question mark whether or not Wallace can succeed outside of the Big 12. Now, he does join free agent pickups Sammy Watkins and first rounder Rashad Bateman as newcomers to the Ravens wideout group, and he's joining incumbents Hollywood Brown, Miles Boykin, and Devin Duvernay. But it just came out that Ravens head coach John Harbaugh said Marquise Brown suffered a hamstring injury, and it's pretty significant. So much so that there's not a timetable yet for Brown's return to practice. His absence should give all the rookies and Sammy Watkins a chance to assert themselves as the number 1 receiver in this offense. But even if that happens, I don't know if they're going to see the requisite volume to be a top tier wide receiver in the league, because Mark Andrews is still here and he's still going to be Lamar Jackson's number 1 target. Now, reports coming out of the Ravens camp say that Miles Boykin has apparently not been as consistently involved in the training camp as he was the past 2 seasons. And also, Sammy Watkins has apparently been the best wide receiver at training camp. Highlighting this is the fact that the Ravens offensive coordinator Greg Roman, whom Sammy Watkins played under in 2015 with the Buffalo Bills, said he's one of the best receivers in the NFL, period. And that was a quote directly from Greg Roman. So while Miles Boykin is moving down the ranks, and we haven't heard anything about Devin Duvernay, positive or negative, so we can assume the same thing for him, and Marquise Brown is injured and there's no timetable for his return, I think we realistically see a tertiary role at best for Tylan Wallace in this offense, in this wide receiver core. And that's not counting, of course, Mark Andrews, and this is on a run-first team, and at some point, Marquise Brown is going to come back. So in season-long leagues, I just don't think he's going to see enough volume week to week to warrant keeping him on your bench. Now, that only applies to season-long formats, because Sammy Watkins is on a 1-year deal, and both Miles Boykin and Marquise Brown will only be around until 2022, after which they will both be free agents. And the only wide receivers on the team will be Rashad Bateman, the pretty much forgotten, aforementioned Devin Duvernay, who's again an afterthought at this point, and Tylan Wallace. So his dynasty prospects are actually pretty bright, even though I'm completely out on him for season-long leagues. In Dynasty, if I can wait until 2023, he's absolutely a buy, especially since Mark Andrews could be gone by then, as he's only signed through 2021. So I'm off him in season long, I'm buying him in Dynasty, but honestly, I might wait a little bit. I might wait until in season when the owner is disappointed with the output that he's getting from the rookie. You might be able to get him on the cheap then. But what do you guys think? You guys think I'm completely off base here with Tylan Wallace, or do you think I'm on point? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John Alsace. This is the Facemask Podcast, bringing you new fantasy content every day on this channel. So if you like it, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for listening and have a great day.